Beautiful jump partner right here, Ryan Ronke. How's it going, Ryan? Looking pretty good out there. Those riders have a lot to come up against here. Definitely the biggest datum I've ever seen. Beautiful. Smooth landing for all these riders here. We've got 4 heats coming up. 8 riders left here.
2 this year shortly. We get the riders get a little test warm-up run, say hello to the crowd, and we'll go from there.
Exciting. This is very, very nice here. We just finished up with the band, and take a look at the outside view. Nice bright and red here. I'm looking forward to this 3rd round, head-to-head format. 8 riders will be cut down to 4 for a super final with 4 remaining riders. Only the highest single score runs, highest single run scores will count for that last run. This one, we still have a few runs for each rider here.
Each one takes 3 runs. They go head-to-head. On their 3rd run, the winning person to leave that time drops in first. And once again, we'll see, there's a little suspense dropping in. We'll see who goes on to the super final. These guys are competing for a piece of $100,000 total prize money.
And that $5,000 US dollars for the longest air time.
Yep, Red Bull's got the Red Bull Airtime Award. So the person with the largest air or the longest hang time in round 3 and 4 won an additional $5,000 from Red Bull for the Red Bull Airtime Award.
That's a big package in here.
So here we go. We're gonna have about 5 minutes before we kick off, it looks like. Gotta get these guys warmed up, let the legs go. They've had about an hour-and-a-half break right now. But let's talk about the jump right here.
Looks like we have a starting order for round beginning there.
So this jump is 50 meters tall to drop in.
That's high up there.
42-degree slope dropping into this thing.
Yeah. Running down 75-meter run. 75 meters height. Drop to 15. It's a 9.5 meters gap. We've got to clear that, but they have to even go farther to get to the sweet spot, about 30 meters before the good landing spot here. So this is a big jump for these guys.
Yeah, it's a walk in the park for these guys. I mean, these guys can do most of the stuff in their sleep, so it's and we got a great field of riders. We got some real characters here. I'd say Eric Roulette might be my favorite. He won air&style 20th anniversary in Austria last year.
Well, we're heading into round 3 here. We've got 8 riders. We're going to dwindle it down to 4 in round 3. We've got 4 heats, 8 riders. Going to the super final, we'll dwindle it down to 4 riders from round 3 here. This is a view from the top. Clear weather conditions, very nice. 3 degrees Celsius and mild winds of 2 to 4 kilometers per hour.
Now, did you go up and check out the view from the top?
I did. It is high. It is very high. It's very high. I can vouch for that. We've got some judges here. Danny Kiwi Meyer from New Zealand. Brian Uguchi from the U.S. Devin Walsh.
Terry. Legends. Gucci actually rode in the 20th anniversary this year in the old man style contest.
I wouldn't call him an old man. He's still got tricks on his sleeve. I know that.
So first one up, we got Eric Roulette, round 1 from U.S. here. He's a Colorado boy.
25 years old.
And then Mr. Sage Koppenberg, Spoice. This guy is possibly the most entertaining guy in this contest. Next up, we got Kim Roon from Norway. He's 25 years old. Used to be a pipe kid that's kind of dropped in, and I think he's leading the TTR big air points right now.
Wow, Tor Lundstrom here, 21 years old from Sweden. He's already got a big air on his belt there. Matthias Weisenbacher, 21 from Austria. Got some good riders here. And on to Sven Thorgen from Sweden, 19 years old. Looks like we've got some challengers here. Haldor Helgeson here.
Another crowd favorite. Lobster roll.
Lobster roll. Torgeir Bergrim.
And Torgeir actually took out last year's winner of Yuki, which was a big disappointment for Yuki, but he had another great show, and he's 17, so he'll be back, and we'll see him again.
He's still young, got lots of time, man.
We'll see him again next week with people.
Our start list here for round 3. We've got Willett in the first heat going against Katzenberg. Hansen in the second heat against Lundstrom. Weisenbacher, third heat for Thorgren. And in the fourth heat, Helgeson against Bergrim. Going to be some tough challenges here.
Tough names, actually.
Tough names? Yeah.
I mean, we got we're looking at 2 U.S. guys against a heavy
Lots of Europeans.
European and Scandinavian heat. But that's,
We've got less than 2 minutes to the start of round 3 here. The atmosphere is hopping, still music going. Guys up here warming up, getting their legs all ready for that big kicker up ahead.
can you give us a little bit, you live here in Beijing, and can you give us a little bit of some local knowledge on this place? Or
local knowledge.
Olympics, correct?
That's right. It was built for the 2008 Beijing Olympics. It's a massive stadium with an open top here, which is great for checking out the moon tonight. It's a beautiful sliver moon out there with our nice weather conditions. And let's see, it's a beautiful bird's nest, a shape of a bird's nest, and it lights up in red at nighttime. It's right next to the blue water cube, which they use for the Olympics as well. Beautiful stadiums right next to each other. We're very lucky to have this stadium here in Beijing.
So once again,
2013.
This is the 4th time air&style has come to Beijing. Once again, to compete for $100,000 worth of prize money. Plus, the winner gets the coveted air&style ring that not a lot of people have actually get a chance to own. But we're about to drop into round 1 here. Like I said, we got the American versus American, Eric Willett versus Sage Katzenberg. And this one, man, this is tough. Sage is always consistent, but Eric's won cement before. So, you know, I don't really know what we're going to get here. They're both goofy-footed riders. So we're going to see, I mean, I'm going to guess we're going to see some, you know, probably some 12 straight out the gates. Because they're going to take a 12. Take a piece of backside 12, switch backside 12, we win the same, so.
Heat 1 coming in. Eric Willett, 25 years U.S.
And look at
against Sage Katzenberg, 20-year-old as well from the U.S.
They're both best scores are the same at 95.3 ever. So let's see. We got a real battle here going on. Let's see what we get going on.
The judges got the following criteria to take into consideration: pop, length, amplitude, and arc, trick difficulty. He's dropping in.
It's going regular. Side 1080 double court. Bit of a safety check there, but once you get one under his belt, there's solid score going on. So solid front side 10.
Replay here. Grab and solid. And it's smooth. Front side double cork 1080. Now the judges, they're taking into account trick difficulty, control, placement and duration of grab, rotation and inverts, style, aggressive approach and individual expression, landing, overall execution, approach, and trailer switch. Just waiting for the judges' scores here. Eric Willett, U.S. 85.6 in the leader right now.
85.6 is solid score. Once again, like I said, that was a bit of a safety run for Eric, and I think he just wanted to get one down, but we're going to have to get into the 90s, guys. Any of these guys are going to have to get in the 90s to go on to the next Super Final. I don't see anything below that.
Let's see what Sage got in his bag of tricks here.
This is a guy, man. You like his style?
I do. I love the double grabs.
Drop and switch. Double court 1260. Is that what that was? In Japan, right? That might almost be like a voice roll.
Replay here. Oh, look at that tweak of that beautiful grab. My goodness. Cab double court 1260 Japan.
That was solid.
Katzenberg.
That was solid. I'm gonna give that a. We'll see a high 90s or mid 90s with that, maybe low 90s.
I'm gonna give it a big beautiful. Let's see what the judges have here. In the mood here. All excited for the scores to come out.
We used to always have a good time. These guys will be right back at it next week. 93! Setting the bar super high.
Very high.
I think the highest score in round 2 was a 95, so he's starting out pretty high up there with that.
High. Heat 2. Got Kim Hansen against Tor Lundstrom.
So this one is another Scandinavian battle. Like I said, we only have 2 Americans left to say, so we'll get Timmy going on. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say he's going to go switch back 12. Straight up the gates. That's what he's going to go to all days, man. Pretty honest. Let's see what he drops in.
Well, let's see what Kim's got here. The score is given on the overall progression of the run regarding this criteria that we just said. Judging function based on 100%.
Switch back 12. Solid.
Landing.
Smiley, smiley.
Snow in Beijing. It's the first snow we've seen all year, you know. Or all the second season. Second half of the year. Switch backside 1260 mute grab.
Watch the replay here, slow-mo. He's been on that all day long.
Solid landings right now. Right now that one clean.
Get his first score down.
We're in round 3, heat 2, run 1 of 3. Hansen, 91.3. He's in the lead right now.
See the Tor's got going up here. 91.3. That's been right around where he's been all day with that trick. So let's see where
Tor Lundstrom from Sweden. Ready to drop in. Well, if you're just tuning in with us, we are here in Beijing for the 2013 Air and Style. We just saw front side double port 1080 from Tor Lundstrom in Sweden. And he's got 2 more runs to take this heat. And Moon Hansen is in the lead with a 91.3.
And Tor's going to be throwing the 10 minutes fall here. They got 2 more tries, so he's ready to get up on heat 3 here coming up next. It's going to be Matthias versus Sven.
Also those Europeans coming in here. Matthias Weisenbacher, 21 years old from Austria. Sven Torgen, Sweden, 19 years old. These 2 guys are pretty young. They're throwing down. Let's see what they've got for us in heat 3. Round 3, heat 3 here.
Sven actually took out the local hero. We get to pronounce it. On round 3. Just make sure we here in front of his hometown. Drop in right now. Drop in right in.
Yes. Slow-mo.
Solid knee grab, hold it all the way through. Drop it down.
Backside double port 1080 indie grab. Matthias Weisenbacher, Austria. And replay. Backside double port 1080 judging the scores here. Telling things up.
In this first round of jumps, we'll see what the judges are going to score. That would have done the 10, would have done the 12. 82, so not going to quite do too much for him. I think he's good safety tricks, got some down, but he's going to bring a lot more to we got Sven dropping in, he's ready for the rider. Coming out of Sweden, 19 years old. He's dropping in switch.
He's got this one. But again, we've got 2 more runs for this heat. 1260 Mute Grab.
Things are
Spec,
true.
Oregon.
There's a couple people who are probably missing what we normally see in a super final here, or at least in round 3. We're missing Stalis sound of that. Which is one of the air&style favorites here. He actually pull out this
Actually lost a lot of big moves here in round 2.
Yes, unfortunately saw it fall 6. So hopefully he's very sure listening to that.
Nice. Take the lead with that 90. Sven Jordan. Lead so far. We've got 2 more rounds though. And heat 4. Haldor Helgason, 22 years old, from Iceland. And Torgeir Bergrum, Norway, 22 years old. This could be a tough challenge up here. Heat 4. Haldor versus Torgeir.
This might be the most toughest. At this point, they're all pretty heavy.
Haldor's from lots of movements. He goes past your back.
Straight footed, dropping it. How they're kind of rides.
Replay. Grabbing, tweaking that out, coming back around, tucking it in. And you land right there.
How their rides are stuff quite a bit different than most
Look at
people.
that backside double cork 1080 stalefish.
A little rough on the landing, but he's got style for sure. So if he gets that one clean, that'll be
He clearly rides for RV Juice.
That's just his grab. Actually, Haldor and Ike, his brothers, are their own company called Lobster Snowboard. So they went out there doing their own thing, and they are they're doing really good. So I'm stoked to see riders taking snowboard into their own hands.
Red Bull representing as well. One. Heat 4.
Wait for that first score to get Haldor. Yeah.
81. It's so far. Pretty tight.
That's how it should be. You gotta be perfect and clean. There's no hand drags, there's no butt drags. This is, like I said, they're not gonna give away the $100,000 each, so you're gonna have to work for it.
That's right. We've got some of the world's best jumpers right here. You can see that the judges know that.
And this is the first big contest of the 2013-2014 season. It's a big Olympic year, but this is the first time these guys are really going at a 6-star event for the World Snowboard Tour. So it's not only big money, but it's big points leading into the season. And a win here will catapult you into good surfing season.
And he's dropping in. Hand drag out there.
So it's going to go 12.
Of 3, so it wasn't just the beginning. He still has 2 tries to climb on that landing. But cab double cork 1260. Still not 1260s.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 12s. It's going to be 14s. It's going to take to get us all the way to the final championship. It's going to be something
Grab, just that landing, a little drag. Pretty nice out of that.
My God. Live the dream over here. Live the dream. Men det var fet alltså,
It's always having a good time. These guys are enjoying themselves. They've been paid to travel the world and snowboard and put on shows for you guys.
Yeah, if you're talking about rock star snowboarding, this is about as dramatic as it gets. These bright lights, massive structure inside one of the most high-tech stadiums in the world. We are Beijing, International Olympic Stadium. This is the 4th time Air&style has come to Beijing, so we're very excited
Torgeir
about that.
77.3, so he's not going to be yet.
Still 2 more tries.
We're going to go back to the top of the order. We got the U.S. versus the U.S. here. Eric Roulette versus Sage Kottenberg coming up. Sage right now is in the lead with a 93. Kim Rune's leading his heat with a 91.33. Torgen's winning with a 90.0, and Helgason with an 81.0. So there's some really good scores in the first 3 heats, but heat 4, kind of both throwaways, doing all right. All right, we're starting round 3. We're going to go on the second jumps here coming up. Beijing Bird's Stadium, air&style 2013. Surprising knockouts from some people missing them. You know, Stahl not making it in, Pei-Tu not making it through. Garmin kind of surprised.
Well, it dwindled down from 24 of the top riders down to just 8. We're in Heat 3 here, if you're just tuning into the program. We've got head-to-head here for round 3. Heat 1 going to Heat 2. Leader so far is Sage, 93.
Wasn't that who you were fanning out downstairs? The tunnel?
He's got some style. I love those double grabs he does, I'll be honest.
So we got Eric jumping in first. Like I said, he won air&style in Austria this last year in 2013.
See who's got in store for us.
Dropping the switch.
Dropping it in.
Switch backside 2016. Sticks it together.
2.143 seconds of air time on the Red Bull air time chart. Slow-mo replay. Gravity. It's clean gravity. They're not quite coming around for that last part. Switchback side double cork 1260 from Eric Willett from the USA. Just a little washy on that landing.
Score's coming in here.
Pretty nice trick overall. 85.6, that's pretty good. Switchback side double cork.
So he's going to stick with his first score of 85.6. Then next up we got Sage Kloppenberg, Utah kid. So he's got for us here. Sage is definitely a fan favorite. Dropping the switch.
Clean, that was clean. That was beautiful.
Sage's got stuff.
Replay. See that double grab again? Clean landing. Beautiful. Tweaking it out. Have double cork 1260 Japan. Sage Kloppenberg, United States. Replay coming around smooth and landing. Solid living bag on that.
Dude, that's like...
I don't think Sage was first score, but we'll see what he's got. He's already had a run, so he's pretty healthy in the league here, but...
It did not make sense here.
Eric
But you got it
Willett
around.
against Sage Kloppenberg, both USA.
What does that mean? Can I try another one?
83.
Still
Still 93, which is a better score. Round 3, Heat 2, Kim Roon Hansen against Tor Lundstrom. Kim's in the lead right now with a 91.3 from his switchback side 1260 mute ground.
See what Kimmy's got here. You know, he might be 12, he's going to stay with 14, right?
So it's still playing.
You know, I know that Kimmy said he's got some triple corks, maybe close under his belt. I don't think he's ever done one. Definitely never done one in the contest here, but
He's dropping it right now. Let's take a look.
dropping in switch. Oh! He was definitely going for the 14.
That's going to be a throw out. Still got 2 tries.
Yikes. That one. So I just watched the replay here.
This is run 2 of 3, so he's actually got one more try. Switchback side, 1440. Not an easy trick, very challenging. We haven't seen too many 1440s tonight. That's
a couple. Two that pulled through and looked up this
He's still at a 91.3. That could take him through.
If you're watching, go ahead and look on the nose of Kim's board. You can see his Instagram handle. Just follow him at Kim Rune Hansen.
And up here, we've got Tor Lundstrom. Hopefully he's got a good run up ahead here. He had to throw out his last one. Dropping in.
14. Now he actually landed that 14 in round 2, and that's what got him here. So we're definitely going to expect him to try that one more time, because that's the first time he tried it in round 3 here. So he's got one more shot at that.
One more shot. Backside triple 1440. This is no easy trick here. For Lundstrom, watching out this one. He's got one more try up ahead here. He's got to beat a pretty high score though from Kim Hansen. Oren, round 3, heat 2. The second run of 3. So he's got one more chance at this round. Kim Hansen still lead from Norway. On to heat 3, we've got Matthias against Sven. Sven is in the lead. Swedish 19-year-old here. Cab 1260 new grab. 90 is his highest score. He's in the lead. So Matthias is going to have to step things up. Blown away by the snowboard scene, which is beautiful measure culture here. Got Matthias getting ready to drop in.
We'll go for the rider. He's got her 21 years old. Drop in. Over.
The replay here.
It's going to be another throwaway here. So
throw out here from.
I'll see what Sven's got. I think Sven also had a maybe a 14 in round 2.
Well, Matthias already has 82 under his belt. As of now, he is. He's going to have a great time out there.
Alright, Sven's ready to drop it. He's going to break it for the rider.
Sven is in the lead.
Drop it right there. There it goes. She's got 14. That's 1440.
Just that windup is just so tight.
Yeah, that was 4 full rotations.
Well, Matthias is certainly going to have to step things up to stay and move in the super finals. Going up against a pretty big trick here. Backside 1440 mute grab. Beautiful landing. Beautiful execution. Check out that grab. Holding it right till the end there.
That's going to be tough to beat.
Judges tallying up those numbers. Already has a very high score. He's already in the lead. This could actually be bumped up a little higher. Let's see what we got here. Judges are tallying. We've got the numbers here. Sven, 93.6. Improving by over 3 points in his second run here. Sven is just throwing out lots of tricks in his bag.
So we got one more heat here in round 2 or round 3.
Heat 4, Haldor against Torgeir. Helgeson is in the lead, a 22-year-old from Iceland. Got 81 so far. It's going to be higher than that, probably in the super finals, but might be able to get through. He's going to drop in. Haldor Helgeson, he's the leader right now.
let's get in round 3 here.
Around, spotting that landing. Little drag on landing with that backhand. But pretty good overall. Knocking it. Round 2, we've got that was pretty low. Surprising. He's got 81 still.
Torgeir's got here.
Torgeir. Torgeir from Norway. Getting ready to drop in. 7.3 from his first run. Run 2 of 3. Switch.
Keep the lead here. This is one heat that's having some troubles here, but both kind of barely keeping it loose. But one of these guys got some big tricks, so I'm sure we're going to see one of them.
Cab double for 1260 mute grab.
So let's get in round 3. Here we go, head-to-head format. It is best score out of 3 jumps. You can only do the same trick twice, and then the winner moves on to the super final for a piece of $100,000 in prize money here.
Aldor still in the lead with his best score of 81 from round 1. Torgeir's going to have to step it up.
So here you go. After two rounds here, sorry, 2 jumps, we got Sage beating Eric Roulette with the 93. Kim Roon holding it down with a 91.33. Torgeir with the 93.67, and then Aldor with the 81.0. So got 1 jump left for each of these guys, and then it's going to be on to the super finals.
Super finals.
And once we get to the super final here, we're going to change up the format a little bit. It's no longer head-to-head. It's 4 guys, 3 jumps each, and it's best overall score wins the thing. So take it from there. There's also, we've got the Red Bull Airtime Award here, which is the person with the most hang time. Red Bull's going ahead and giving them another $5,000 for the longest airtime of the night between round 3 and 4. So
We've got a lot up for grabs here, and these guys are going for it. They're throwing out all their tricks here, and we still have the super finals to go. The judges are taking the following criteria into consideration: pop, length, amplitude and arc, trick difficulty, control placement and duration of grab, rotation and inverts, style, progressive approach, and individual expression, landing, overall execution, and if they're approaching regular or switch. And this is their ski lift here for the night. We've got these cute cars over here.
Little mini Coopers, yeah.
Coopers. Driving those riders back out to start. That thing is high. I've been up there.
Better you than me. I don't know. I don't do that height stuff. So.
Woo! It is high. They're bumping that music out there. Fans are enjoying the spectacle of these riders coming out. We're in run 3.
Run 3, head-to-head format.
Head-to-head.
We're going to take it from 8 guys down to 4.
Round 3, heat 1. Eric against Sage. Sage is in the lead with a 93. Eric Ouellette's going to have to step it up to move to the super finals. Let's see what these two have up ahead here. Both USA boys.
So, and actually, on the 3rd round of the heats here, the person leading goes first. So Sage is actually going to drop in first this time. Since he's in the lead right now, he's going to drop in first. And it'll give Eric a chance to see really what he's got to do to win. So try to make it a little bit more nail-biter, a little bit more fun. So there's no victory laps when it comes to round 3 or round 4. So.
Of all 3 runs, we're going on to the super final.
You're going to Sage.
Dropping in.
Oh, he's going for cab double port 12.
Might make it through.
I've been waiting to see. Sage's been talking about some new trick called the Spoice Roll. But
Spoice roll.
no one knows what it is yet, but he says he's got
Love
some
this
new trick
guy's
called the spoice roll, but we haven't seen it yet. He told me maybe tonight, so I'm gonna hope he goes through because I really want to see this trick come out. He's been talking a lot about it for the last couple weeks here. If you ever want to be highly entertained, I really recommend you follow Sage on Twitter. He's possibly the most entertaining guy in social media. That's for sure. Free throw away. He's going to stick with his 93 from the first run there.
Well, he's certainly been entertaining tonight. He's out some amazing tricks here. Just waiting on the scores here. I think this is going to be throw out. He's still got a pretty high score from his previous run.
So actually, yeah, we're gonna hold the score back here. We're gonna see what Eric's got to do here. Eric's got to beat a 93. Like I said, Eric was
Pretty high score to beat here.
the winner at the 2013 Innsbruck air&style. So he actually has one of the rings already. I know he wants another one here, but so we can do it.
Sage has got a 93 on his back. Dropping in now, we've got Eric Willett. Willet's going to have to beat that 93.
What happens here is I think it's about negative 15 minutes on the record.
Much warmer here, version.
Dropping the switch. Switch back 12. Kind of slipping out, side slipping down. I don't think that's going to do it. I think we're probably done with Eric for the night. But
Well, let's hold on here. Let's see what the judges have to say.
go ahead. I won't call too hard, but I'm going to say that...
He's got a pretty long air time. 2.602 seconds on the Red Bull air time. Sage, 2.602 seconds of air time. Round 3, heat 1. Run 3 of 3. This is Eric's last run here.
Boys, good friends, having a good time.
Sage, 3.
And that's it. Sage is on to the superfinals. The first one through.
Eric's dropping out here. He's been eliminated. Sage will be going on to the superfinals. All right.
Got three more heats in round 3 here.
Heat 2. Cameron Hansen against Tora Lundstrom.
So once again, since Kim's in the lead here, he's going to drop in first here. He's got a 91.3 with a switchback at 12. His go-to trick of the night. I wonder if he's going to try to go for the 14. Because the 91.3, if Tora puts one down, that's not going to... That could definitely not guarantee hold. So
Let's see what he's got in his bag here.
Push a little bit. Kim actually just came off a win a couple weeks ago in France. So he's feeling really good. I think he won that contest with a switchback 10 actually.
Cameron Hansen in the lead. He's dropping in first.
Dropping the switch again. Goes 14. Tries to hold on to it and then kind of rolls into the fence. Let's hope he's alright. He took a pretty rough one the other day too. He's got a bunch of bruised ribs here, so that's a little scary. Going for switch backside 1440 here. He hit that fence pretty hard.
Pretty hard. Switch backside 1440.
He's still down on the ground here, so medical staff check him out. Just hopefully he's alright. Nice.
We're in heat 2 here of round 3. Third run of 3. Cameron Hansen from Norway just took off did a 1440.
He's alright though,
walking away from after running into that fence. Looks like he's alright. He's got a pretty high score already, 91.3 under his belt here. Let's see what Tora Lundstrom has.
Tora should beat Peter in round 2 with 14, so Tora puts down his 14. That could be it, but we'll see what he's got. Then we'll put one down in round 3. I don't know if he's we tried it once or twice. I think tried twice. Nobody else tried it before. So let's see what we've got here.
Towards the roof here,
He calls it. It's done. He's for the night. So that is going to put Kimmy into the super final.
Kimmy's going on super finals.
I was a bit surprised. I don't know what tour. I don't know if he. I have no idea what he's doing right now. I don't know if he just was over for the night, or if he wasn't feeling good, or I felt like Kimmy had already pulled it off and deserved to move on. I mean, who really knows? I think that.
He's taking a lot of bails tonight.
Regardless, we're going to see Kimmy in the super finals. So right so far we got Sage Contenberg and Kim Roon going into the super final. So they're going to be really going for the big money now. That's when it gets serious. I mean, it's when we move on to the super final here, it is a totally new ball game because it's a lot up for grabs right then. Sorry. Round 3, Heat 3, we got Matthias versus Sven here. Sven's in the lead with a 93.6 with a backside 1440 mute grab. So once again, he's going to drop in first. It's been pretty solid all night. It's going to take a lot for Matthias to take Sven out here right now. So
it's going to take a lot to beat that score.
Let's see what we got here.
Sven dropping in.
From Sweden, 19 years old. That's not going to do it. He's going to stick with his first score of a 93.
It's pretty high already. Matthias has a lot to go up against here. Outside 1440 from Sven Thorgan. Sweet. Grabbing it. Poking that out. Pulling it to the very end almost. Just almost on that landing. That's a pretty high score from this previous run. Super fun. See what Matthias has under his belt.
He's got 19.6 from the first one here. See if Matthias can beat him. It's going to take a big trick for Matthias to go on. Just going to wait for the throwaway score here. Matthias at the drop here. He's up top. He knows this is all or nothing.
Matthias only has 82 so far.
Judge that. It was super clean, super smooth, good style. Perfect landing.
Poking that out then.
I just don't know if it's enough rotations. 3-4 rotations for the
but it's clean. See what the judges say. Backside rodeo 1080. Matthias Wiseman from Australia. The judges here. Round 3, Heat 3, run 3 of 3. Matthias Weisenbacher against Sven Thorgan. The judges here telling the scores. This is their last run for round 3. We'll see who goes on to the super finals in a second here. Sven, 93.6. He's going to be moving on to the super finals. Sven Thorgan on to the super finals.
So he's going to take on Sage and Kim Roon in the super finals. We got one more heat here, Heat 4. We got Haldor versus Torgeir. This is the low-scoring heat of this round 3. Both of them have been just kind of sneaking by, nothing special. But it's definitely unlike them. So I think I'm going to see one of these guys is going to go crazy this round, or this run. And see if Haldor can hold on. Like I said, he's got to drop in first at 81, but right now this is wide open. Actually, let's see what we got here.
Let's see how Haldor's got in his belt right now. Get ready to drop in.
well. There's definitely a crowd for him.
Iceland.
Who's up? Trying to go for backside 1440. Backside double
His previous score. So far, he's still in the lead, though.
He is still holding on. If he holds on with the 81, that'll be a surprise. But yeah, backside double 14, that's what I thought he was going for. And just couldn't even get his wood in the roof.
1440. That's the biggest trick I've seen. One of the biggest tricks I've seen.
We've seen a couple 14s in round 2. We've seen a couple that come through. We haven't seen any in round 3 yet, but super fighters coming up, and we're going to get some
Helgeson just had a score of 81. So far, he is in the lead and can make it to the super finals, but we'll see what has in store for his last run of 3 here in round 3. Up here, we've got Torgeir Bergman from Norway. 77.3. He's got to do better than
Monkey just ran out to the back break. Apparently he's been having too many Red Bulls tonight. Maybe
nice
the jet.
to welcome you here.
Oh, hey,
Liam.
thanks.
You got Liam here,
Yeah.
the new commentator. Backside 1440 mute grab.
Pulling it out in his last run.
Hey, it's what he needs to make it to the super finals. This could actually carry him through.
Some people perform better under pressure.
Know that. Waiting for the judges to tally up the scores here.
I just came from behind the judges' booth, got the message from Monkey that we needed a little break. There's a lot of burning brain cells over there, guys trying to figure out where to stack these guys. This late in the night, they've been looking at snowboarding for 2 days straight. All the practice, all the runs, all starts to blur together.
Good thing I just gave him fresh here. 92! Torgeir Bergman is going to the super finals. We have our final 4 riders for the super finals.
The judges doing their job well.
That's right. We're still pulling through here. We've got our 4 riders for the super finals. Beautiful Bird's Nest Stadium here in Beijing for the 4th air&style to be held here. And our results, we've got Gothenburg headed to the super finals. Hansen, Horgren, and Bergram. This is going to be a challenge up here, and all of them are going to be going up against each other. It will be different than rounds 1, 2, and 3. No more head-to-head, but all 4 will be going up against each other.
Yep.
Whoever has the highest score will be taking home that $100,000 US.
Is it $100 grand for first prize?
It's $100 grand, and there's also $5,000 up for grabs for the longest air time from Red Bull.
So we've got 1 American, 2 Norwegians, and a guy from Sweden.
That's right. Sven from Sweden, Cameroon, Norway, and the US boys, Sage and Sage. US boy, Sage here.
So has there been any consensus on what we're calling that new double grab that Sage is doing? It's like a cross between a Crail and a Japan. Like
You'd be the one to consult on that
Monkey,
one.
what's the word on the sort of cross rocket / Japan grab? Carpan? Is that the spice roll? That could be the spice roll.
The spice roll?
I mean, it's definitely a grab I've not seen anyone else in snowboarding do.
Well, if you're just tuning in here, we're on to the super finals for Big Air at the 2013 air&style here in Beijing, China. We've got our 4 super final riders here, which will be coming up in shortly here in just over 3 minutes. We'll begin the super finals. Check out this beautiful spec spectrum here, this large jump we have built inside the Bird's Nest Stadium here in Beijing. It is massive. I have been to the top. Starting height 50 meters up off the ground. Slope in run 42, very steep indeed. I looked down and it's quite scary. 75 meters to the launch. Now there's a drop here. And to get to the landing, you've got to get over the gap of nearly 10 meters, but you got to even go farther than that to get the sweet landing spot about 30 meters. This is very, very long and challenging for these guys, but it's just like a walk in the park, it seems like. These guys have been throwing it out and landing smoothly, one after another.
This is the third day on the jump now, so they probably got it pretty dialed in.
We're on to the super finals. The format's going to change here. We have 4 riders, 3 runs, and the best run wins. Now the thing is, they can do the same trick twice, but they can't do it for a third time because only the first 2 would count. And the highest score from their run, from all 3 runs, is their win score here.
So do we know the drop order yet for the super final?
Drop order, they're going to be going from the highest score, I believe. Low score?
Low drops first. So the guy with the highest score from the last round will have the hammer. Yeah.
We're going to see that in just about 2 minutes here. Just about 2 minutes.
It's been a beautiful, slightly smoggy day. I mean, it was bluebird, but it wasn't blue. It was kind of smog bird.
It's kind of smog bird.
Perpetual sunset, sort of. It's always sort of reddish.
Right. Well, as I know the weather here, it should improve tomorrow.
That's right. You're the weather girl,
I am
right?
the weather girl. Well, we've got Kim up here. Kim Rune Hansen, 25 years old from Norway. He's already got a big air under his belt, it looks like. He's going to be in the super finals. We've got Torgeir Bergum, 22 years old from Norway. And he's got some tricks up his sleeve as well. Third over here, we've got Sage Katzenberg, 20-year-old from the U.S.
Spicy.
Yeah, he's got those double grabs I've been talking about all night. And who else do we have up here? We've got Sven Torgen, 19-year-old Swedish here. We see some good, challenging runs up ahead here. Lots of tricks for you up ahead at the Beijing air&style 2013.
So it's 4th year here in Beijing.
4th year.
3rd year here in America.
20th anniversary.
Yeah. Also, it's really been incredible to watch the progression, not just here in China, but all around the world with snowboarding in big air, handling the whole air&style group and so committed to this. They really sort of invented the concept. Back in the day, a big air was really a thing. They took it, they brought it to the city, they built audiences for it all over the world. The legendary air's broken in Munich, here in China. Start your engines, ladies and gentlemen.
We've got Kim Rune Hansen going in first from Norway, followed by his native Norwegian as well here, Torgeir Bergum. Third, Sage Katzenberg dropping in from the U.S. We've got the Sweden.
I would have thought that Sage would have been in first, but I didn't see that on the truck apparently.
The judges are calling
Tension building.
Tension building. Run 1 of 3 in the super finals.
People sound excited. Are you excited?
We've got 24 riders dwindled down to 4 here in the super finals. Best score.
20 guys are already at the bar.
Rider with the lowest score determining the results. 3 first. First and second run. Dropping in here. Having all you guys here.
We get a third mic in here?
Yeah, we should get a third mic.
No?
We got a switch backside 1440. Didn't quite make that one around. But still
Yeah, the stamina required by these guys, not only to save some energy, save some tricks.
Gonna throw that one out. This is no easy feat. For the best jumpers here in the world, we've got.
That's definitely the best trick we've seen so far in the finals. It's the only trick we've seen.
Coming in next, we got Tony Bergman. Backside 1260 mute grab. Landed pretty clean, I gotta say. Right away smooth. Taking that, holding that grab.
It'll be interesting here in the finals to see how the judges, how they compare the flat spins to the cork spins. We haven't seen a lot of.
Pretty happy with that run. 83, 83, okay.
He knows he's got two more. He's got one good one under his belt. He's going back up and do something good.
That was solid. Sage got some bird.
The myth, the soon-to-be legend.
With the double grabs. Let's see what he's got here for us.
Well, it's not just the trick he's doing, it's how he's doing it. Opting for the Japan on the first, and then the second and the third, we're going to see the Japan, the spice roll. Spicy.
The words he makes up right now, let's say this weekend words prediction.
Well, he's got a whole set of hashtags he's using.
Have double cork 1260 Japan. He's a creative guy. You just tell by the way he grabs the blade.
He really makes the trick his own. There's nobody else doing that double that way with that grab. Nobody adds.
I love his hair. Sage got some bird.
The girls love it. The big question is, what animal print is on the right? We got a cheetah on the left, or a leopard, and some sort of bluesy print.
I think it's some
Sven Torgen, drop it. I'm surprised at how many guys are spinning flat tonight.
You know, there's something you got to say about flat. It's classic.
Yep.
That 1260 mute grab, but obviously back then they weren't spinning that many rotations.
No, but clean.
And it's,
Hold the grab all the way around. Stomp.
Stylish. Beautiful.
There was two guys last year doing triples on this. Mark Morris and Yuki Kadono, both doing
This many
the back row
rotations,
triple.
flat or not,
Yeah.
no easy feat. Oregon, 90.3.
New leader.
Very respectable score here. 90.3, the leader. So one more drop in.
So he was our last.
Oh, the last one here.
Yeah.
Sven Torgen's got the lead here. He's in first.
So that's about,
Bergram second, the 83, and the other two, Sage and Kim, they had to throw their runs out, but they've got 2 more tries in the superfinals here. The highest score of all of their 3 runs in the superfinals is what's going to determine who wins here.
right, Sven's got a big advantage right now because he'll have last run of the night and he's got the highest score in the first. Oh, they're reversing it to the third.
They're reversing it to the third. The first and second will be done by the lowest score.
So that's super tricky. So you're actually putting the top guy at a disadvantage in the third run.
Kind of.
Yeah, making it into a real nail biter. There's no victory lap.
Yep.
Monkey's shaking his head. No victory lap. No victory lap. So highlights here from our first run. In case you missed it and you're just joining us. welcome to the 2013 Beijing. We've got 2 runs left in this 3-run format for the top 4 guys who have made it through many, many rounds of competition. Thankfully, there's an elevator. They're not climbing the stairs. That happened over there. The elevator closed. You climb the stairs? It's a lot of stairs. They had board caddies that year. They had dudes that carried your board for you. Because the weight of that board, think about doing 20 runs on this thing to get to the finals and having to climb those stairs 20 times. You're like going to the moon. Stairmaster from hell with snowboarding thrown in between. There are probably people that would pay to do that. You know, like they go to the gym.
You're going to see this becoming this new trend next year.
Stair fit.
Run to the super finals here in Beijing at the Bird's Nest Olympic Stadium. Waiting for riders to drop in for the second round here. They've got 3 total in the super finals. Highest score of their runs, all 3 runs.
It's just incredible to be in the stadium too. Back in 2008, the ceremonies were going on and fireworks. I never would have imagined seeing a snowboard.
No, never. It's just shown how far snowboarding's gone.
Didn't take long.
We've got Jordan in first here.
So Kimmy getting excited.
Excited. First run here.
You can see it in his body language on the takeoff. A lot of times, you know it as soon as they get there. Little hand touch, but he was in control. You could see his spot was landing the whole way around. Opens up and boom.
Switchbacks at 1260. Cameron Hansen, Norway.
Cameron Hansen on the screen. Oh, look at him. He's got it translated there for him.
In Chinese and English.
He's got another 1.4 billion potential followers in this market.
92.
New leader.
New leader. Cameron Hansen, 92 is the new leader.
He's excited.
Excited.
Cheetah Girl's excited. Blue Girl's
Cheetah Girls are
excited.
excited.
Crowd is excited.
They are excited.
Monkey's excited.
That's right. Getting ready to drop in the next rider. It's going to be pretty hard to beat, although we have seen, what, a 95 tonight? Just going to have to step it up here to make that 92.
Just hucking into the wind.
That's a great landing, though. Airtime, 2.6 seconds.
Yeah, he needed about another 0.2 seconds, a little bit more landing to get that thing around.
Backside, triple corner, 1620. This is the...
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get the 1620 though. He's about 90 degrees short. You should stop it at 14 would be all good.
Well, still got an 83 on his belt, so still got to step it up to finals in first place.
He's questioning the math himself. Like, what did I just do?
Spicy Sage. USA dropping in. On his first run.
Double grab.
Beautiful landing.
With like the
Beautiful execution.
trail.
I don't know what it was.
Super spicy.
He's got to have his own name to be grabs the way he's doing.
Look at that. How does he contort his body that way? One of my arms would come out of a socket trying to do that.
Tab double port 1260 Japan. He's got to have some flexibility.
The computer only has room for one
Look at that
grab.
double grab. Did you see that? Did you see that? Cross over to grab the tail. That tail or nose?
Nose.
The nose.
You got the
Cross over
Japan
to
grab,
the
and he's
nose.
reaching across and grabs his nose on top
Oh
of
my
that.
goodness, that is amazing. He's very excited about this.
Lick the cat.
Oh, the cat. Okay.
Lick the cat, sort of his video crew. Check him out. Hashtag lick the cat. You'll see all his friends on Instagram.
I love watching these guys. These guys are just very entertaining. It's not just when they're jumping, but I mean, often on the snow. These guys are a bunch of fun. Love watching them. Let's take a look. We have one more dropping in here, huh? Still waiting for these judges to tally up the numbers.
Well, they're trying to figure out right now with that trick, that much rotation, his stomp, how does that compare? It's such a different. The mechanics of the trick is so different than what they're comparing. That 93. Oh, Rumpy's back with the win.
Got a little tag team of Wu Yi. We got a guest here, Liam, just showing up amazing randomly here. We're stoked. And you got me, Runks. Rev Runk.
Yeah, who's supposed to be here? Preston?
Yeah, Preston.
Hi, Preston. Are you out there?
Is that
Eric?
text? New leader. 92.6.
Yes, that's the right answer.
He beats Kim by
Lick the cat.
0.6. Which we're going to call the backside Spoice roll because Sage promised me a new trick. I think that's it. The weird Japan grab with the cross rocket. I don't know what you think, mate.
Like if he just did the cross, it would be great. Like cross, right? Spin it backside, grabbing your nose with your back. Okay, here we go.
1440. Now, it got interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's been interesting all night. This is more interesting now because there's a lot more on the line. And you're comparing 4 guys against each other instead of 1 guy against the other. It's definitely, the judges have a lot more work.
I'm going to say this just took it right now. Personally, I say this is going to be about 94, 95. I think we have to do it.
Backside 14 mute, I mean, it's a way easier grab. Debatable on 14 versus 12 double on the difficulty of the spin, but he definitely stomped the living out of that.
Yeah, there's some pretty perfect scores coming in here. 96.
There we go.
Holy cow, we have a new leader with Sven. A 96. And he just went out by about 3.5 points, so
Judges not leaving a lot of room at the top, but at this point they've only got a couple runs left, so they don't need much room.
So we're gonna have a break here because we're gonna go reverse order. The final drop. Sven's gonna have to drop first. Then it's gonna go to Sage and Kim and Tour Gear. So we got a new leader with Sven with the backside 1440. This is an interesting final here. I'm real curious to see what we're gonna end up with here.
Wouldn't expect anything less from the air&style.
Yeah, like I said, they're all going for $100,000. Their share of $100,000 in the prize
Their
money.
share of $100,000.
Their
Okay.
share of $100,000. The medals, but mainly it's that air&style ring.
Yeah.
I mean, very few
the
guys.
Ring of Glory.
The ring of glory. Very few guys in the last 20 years. Multiple guys have, some guys have multiple ones. But that's like a big deal in snowboarding. That's been around for so long. Having those walk around, it's kind of like Devin walking around with his diamond DC ring. It's kind of like, I had it first.
Yep.
Kind of.
Been there, done that.
Been that, you get one of these and you're legit, The new guys got to work for it. So, winning the Ring of Glory is a big deal here. So, it's going to get heavy here. I mean, you got a favorite? Who would you like to see win, Liam? If you had to have a choice.
See, Sage has done the trick that I wanted to see him do. I don't know, unless he's got some other trick that he can do that's better than what he just did.
Do you think he can take it to 14? I mean, of all the people that can, Sage could.
Can he make it look as good?
Hey, what do you think Ruff's doing at home right now? Just probably sitting there, just freaking out right now, wondering what's going to happen.
Oh, we got some firecrackers going on.
Is that Koski with the straight backflip?
That was all better. Aldo with the laid outs. Backflip.
You got a little bit of time, too. Guess what? I got to drop it in. Should put on the show.
Well, they had to go back to the top and get the jacket. So it was the easiest way to get down to backflip a 30-meter jump.
Right now our podium set with Sven at top, Sage in second, and Kim Rain in third. And we got one more left. Really curious to see what we're going to see here.
Now they're all back at the bottom, heckling, putting all the pressure on the other guys.
And all these guys are already all out. These guys are just waiting to see who they get to tackle and see who they get to make drop in on 10% rate.
Yep.
Because, you know, and actually with this final, I think anyone that wins is going to probably be pretty true to the 10% rule. Because these are all guys that really respect the roots of snowboarding, respect what the culture built, what Yuji, what Devin built over the German stuff.
And it's less cash to try and sneak back to the U.S.
Exactly, less taxes, you know.
Write it off in entertainment right here.
Now the question is, if you're going to pay me a briefcase full of cash, or are they going to get up here to the numbers? This would be way better.
Just please make up stories.
It'd be way better if that was the case.
I remember when that was how it was done. The briefcase is full of cash, and you'd have riders hitting you out the contest. Like, hey, can you take like $5 grand for me? All right, high scores of the night. Backside double, 1440 from Tor, scoring at 96, and that was back in round 2. We're looking at backside 14 Mute, 96, backside double cork 1260 Japan, but I think that was actually the spice roll, since they don't have room for 2 grabs in the computer. We're melting computers with Sage's double grabs tonight. Look at that jump. It's definitely the biggest pile of steel I've ever seen on this planet, outside of maybe a skyscraper in New York City.
Yeah, and it certainly seems even more so if you climb up it step by step. It's pretty scary. You guys are very brave to even get to the top of Alaska.
Well, I'm used to standing on top of stuff in Alaska that's a lot bigger, or some of them are. You get a helicopter and get dropped off on top of something that's a little bit spookier than this.
That's probably true.
It has like a more indoor vibe.
We actually drop out of this thing.
Yeah?
We got a start list here. Super finals. In first, we've got Sven Forgen from Sweden. In second, Sage. 3, Kim Rune Hansen. And 4, Torbjörn Bergrum in 4. See who can make it here.
Interesting way to reverse it for third run. You know, some contests will give you the hammer. You know, you earned it through the semifinals. Other contests will mix it up in the third run so that you avoid the victory lap. It's definitely a more exciting way to do it. Another look at the ramp. Wonder what the total wattage of the light bulbs are in this place.
Oh, it's got to be unbelievable here. It's just like Christmas down here. Bright lights everywhere, including the own stadium.
All right, run 3 of our super final starting right now. DJ is hyping up the crowd. You can hear people screaming,
Run
maybe
3.
through our microphones.
This is the riders' last chance here. Our 4 riders, we've dwindled down from 24. They're going to be battling for first, second, and third place. Is that right?
First, second, third, fourth. I think everybody here gets paid.
Wow. Not to mention the 5 Gs up for the Red Bull Air&style here.
I wonder if anyone is actually like trying to send it to the parking lot just for the extra $5 grand.
All right, we've got Sven Forgen up here. He's the leader, so he's going first in the last run.
Wait, did he put his helmet on in the last minute? Oh, yeah. Maybe I didn't notice that.
Safety, guys. Safety first.
Sticking with the flat spins. Gets his helmet off and hurt. Did you buckle that thing on? Super clean, sticking with the new grab, clean, sweet, flat. Definitely the best one I've seen from him all night. Saving it for his last run.
Saving it, going out of the bag in the last run here. Let's see what the judges have here. 6. So.
No, they're saying it wasn't better than his last one.
Going with his highest score of 96
Oh, he did the
from
14.
previous one.
Got it. He got a 96 for the 14. So that was really just a throwaway for him. He's like, I don't have anything better than the 14. Nothing about it. Just do a 12.
96. He's going up against Sage here. He's got a 92.6. A lot to beat here. Backside 14 for mute grab. 96 points from Sage.
What's he gonna do?
Sage got some
double
bird,
14?
92.6. He's got to step it up to beat Spence. 96. Let's see what he's got here.
If he could do like a triple spice roll. That's it for Sage. So it's just a question of where he's going to be sitting. Gets the splice. Treats it so hard. His pants almost come on.
He keeps it on.
Yeah.
He stayed on.
Barely. Just could not get it on.
Little slide out there.
T-Stuff, he had a fun night.
That's right. It's been fun watching him too. Gosh, I love watching all this creativity. Everyone really has their own style. The judges here, but pretty much this is going to be a throwout for him.
Sage doing it for Nike. APO, got a new board sponsor this year. He's still coming out. Spen's still sitting up there at 96. Sage does not improve. So let's stick with his 92. And we'll see where the next two guys land.
Still two more challengers up here for the super finals. Cameron Hansen is coming in here. He's got a backside switch, 1260, 92 points. He's going to have to step it up to 96 to beat Spen's 96 here from his backside 1440 move grab.
Yeah, if he adds 180, he does switch backside 14 compared to their regular 14. That could do it. He's doing the move.
Setting up here. Two so far. He's got to beat that 96.
See? He knew it. He knew what he had to do. Monkey's dreams are crushed. His dreams are crushed. He was trying for the switch back 14.
Throw out into the air. Rotating.
Got it around. Actually, like slightly over-rotated and went over the nose.
Wrote it out.
Could not stop the momentum.
Switch backside 1440.
Just washing out. He put it down, but that's a lot of spinning to stop. You know, when you're spinning that fast for that long, to put your board on the ground and just have it not continue to spin underneath you.
He's still got a 92.
And he's still got 1.4 billion new followers on Instagram
That's
from
right.
his Chinese.
His Chinese followers here. Challenger 3.
See on Weibo?
That's Tor here. Bergrum 22 from Norway. He's got an 83 right now. He's got a far ways to catch up here to 96.
Now, if you see, the trick that got him to 83 is 180 less than the 96 that he's looking to beat. So, if he's sticking with the same trick, he's got to do that backside 14 and just do it better.
Dropping in now. See what he's got.
So he's going to stay in fourth place. Sven takes it. The back 14. Sage in second. And Torger in third. Oh, sorry, Kimberly.
Finals.
Yeah.
Playing the last rider from the super finals. Backside 9 finals. Not gonna
he was thinking so much about the takeoff on that back 14, that switch back 14, that he got a little ahead of himself. Threw himself off in the air, and that, as they said, is done dinner.
Style Beijing 2013. Super final, last run of 3 here, just finished up. Spent 96, 83.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
We got our winner here. Sven Thorgan from Sweden, 96 in the super finals.
He has got to be over the moon
He's
right now.
glowing right now. And so are his sponsors.
Yeah, should I just stay here?
Oakley Natural Burn.
Okay.
He's happy. They're happy. Stars in his eyes here. Super final. Winner of air&style Beijing 2013 here at the Bird's Nest Olympic Stadium. Sven Thorgan, first place with 96. Sage Kotzenberg, second with a 92.67. Kim Roon Hansen, third. And fourth, we've got Torbjørn Bergrum. There you have it, folks. Air&style Beijing 2013.
Rookie, final words?
Final words, man. It's been an interesting one. It's been great. It's my first time to air&style Beijing, and I couldn't be more stoked. I look forward to coming back. It's been a great group of people. We got amazing judges with like the legendary Dem Walsh and Brian Gucci.
Legendary judges.
Kiwi,
Highlight.
and I really like that Kiwi really brings in rider judges. He won't let someone that wasn't able to hit the jump at one point in time and be the best come in and judge next best.
Certainly picked the right guy.
You know, we missed a couple guys in the super final today. I'd say like missing Stala was a big disappointment, and Pay 2 at any time could have definitely won this contest, no problems. But you know what? That's what it goes when you get head-to-head contests here. It can go either way. It's luck of the draw. It is. Whoa! Look at these minis. Excuse me. Look at these minis.
Wheels are like a
Minis on
they're like
tracks.
snowmobile
It's a little bit of a round ride. Now it's like 10 blocks out there. Like I said,
It's like so much fun.
amazing night here in Beijing. 2013 air&style by the World Snowboard Tour. It's the first big 6-star event of the year.
We still have the airtime here. Red Bull airtime.
We don't really know that that'll be. We now search for that one here. Like I said, this is the first big event of the year. It's a big addition to the World Snowboard Tour. It's the first 6-star event of the year. So not only is it a lot of money, it's a lot of points. We set these guys up for the right for the whole season to take every points they need. We got a chance to really get some good points on the also so we'll see. It's going to be good. We're going to see all these guys are going to about 3 days in Breckenridge, Colorado. For the tour to get off.
These guys are busy. They get to travel everywhere and do what they love.
Next week becomes the first year qualifier for a lot of people. So it's a good warm-up for these guys who are going to Breck straight from here. They land Sunday night and they start contest Monday. So it's no rest for the wicked here for these guys.
A lot up ahead here. Just a great start to the season, really.
But man, backside 1440 mute grab for a 96, the high score of the night from Sven. He is our new air&style champion. He gets the Ring of Glory. He gets a very, very large check of that $100,000 prize money. But there's still no tip. There's still $5,000 up for grabs.
That's right, for the longest airtime here. Red Bull airtime. A winner here. It looks like it's on the board over there. Is that right? 2.7.
Oh my God.
6.
Is that right?
Is he also the winner of the airtime?
also won the airtime.
That's amazing.
That guy
This
is
guy's off the hook. He's going home with a fat check or two.
I think Sven's going to be partying tonight.
2.756 seconds of airtime from Sven Thorgan, also the winner of the air&style Beijing here in 2013.
I want to make sure we thank our sponsors tonight too. Mini Cooper, Burton, Red Bull. These guys, without these guys, this contest wouldn't go on, so I appreciate all the sponsors throwing down and making this event a reality. It's been an amazing night here at the Beijing Bird's Nest Stadium.
A fun time for all the viewers too.
Oh, for sure. I mean, live spectators, concerts. If you're live your own internet, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you here in Europe who actually are not in the middle of the night. The U.S. guys that got up at 4:30 in the morning to watch this. Shout out to you guys for getting up and actually being real snowboard fans and watching this no matter what time of night it came on.
And supporting these guys out here, supporting snowboarding, supporting the events. Thank you so much. I hope you guys all enjoyed it.
So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first award.
Get ready for the podium
Awards
out
here,
here.
yeah.
The first award given away will be the Red Bull
Podium.
longest air
That air-style ring, I want to see that. That's a beauty, the ring of glory.
It's a big one. Like I said, it's a pretty important ring to win. Very few people have it. So I definitely don't have one.
Yeah,
Steve Ruff definitely
I can
doesn't
second
have
that
one.
one.
But his boy Sage always had one, but Sven took it home tonight. I guess backside 1440s with the trick of the night. Everyone went for one. That was the only way you're gonna win it. But only Sven could come up the end and put it down. So these guys are
Playing for a 96.
These guys worked hard. They rode all day. This is the third day on snow. Battling jet lag, battling tough conditions. It's really warm yesterday, so they actually cut practice short to see play and wouldn't let it ride as much because one team's no good. But Sven,
From Sweden. Winner of the Super Airtime winner here. The longest airtime. 2.756 seconds of air. 2.756 seconds. You got a Red Bull plane to take back home as well. And a big fat check of what? 5 G's? 5,000 US dollars.
That's the award for $5,000.
They have these big ones out front in the stadiums. Big Red Bull planes out there.
Louis, is this your first time at a big contest like this? The first time we've seen something like this live? You got to announce it? You got
This
to
is definitely one of the first times I've ever been to such a big event, and certainly the biggest snowboard event I've seen live and commentated.
What'd you think? Was it a good show? Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, I certainly enjoyed myself. I almost,
Here's how it was. Good luck, Kim Roon, taking third place.
Kim Roon.
Backside,
Kim
switch
Roon
backside,
third place.
1260. Third place.
First place.
Boy right there.
Yeah. Kim Hansen from Norway. Third place. The air&style Beijing 2013. From such an enjoyable event. Look at that plaque. air&style wins over there. Third place. Kim Hansen from Norway. Up next on the podium, second place, Sage Schotzenberg.
I guarantee you, the entire Lick the Cat crew is going crazy right now. Sage Kottenberg, and then the Spoice, so much
He's got that
style.
plaque around his neck here. Second place coming home.
By far the most
Freedom
loved
Hall
king of
to,
snowboarding, the most entertaining, the biggest crew. Here comes Sven, the winner,
And
the 2013 champion.
2013 champion of air&style here in Beijing. Sven Borgren, give him a cheer, guys. From Sweden, first place. Sweden, Sweden.
We're waking up in the U.S., watching Sven take this, watching Sage Joel and Kimmy.
This has just
Us
been an
here.
amazing event.
We're
I'm
about
so
to sign
fortunate to
off.
have seen it live.
And we're gonna go explore Beijing. We're gonna take these boys deep tonight and see what we get into.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Oh goodness, yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, okay, it's
I
going to be
mean-
amazing. I trust you. It's been amazing thus far. It's just going to keep going.
Why we stop?
That's right.
It's gonna go in. Yes, it's already. These guys have worked really hard.
We've got to celebrate. These guys have been working so hard.
There it
This
is.
first place here.
Glorious is fair.
2013 ring of glory.
Congratulations, Sven.
Sven taking it
Now
home.
elite.
Look at that ring of glory. Air&style glory. Champagne.
Here it comes.
And the party.
Here it goes. It begins right now.
here.
He's only 19, so he can't drink it anyways. But I guess we're in Europe or China, so it's fine.
China, I don't think there's a drinking
Yeah, I don't think so.
Those guys are excited.
Shout out to all 24 competitors coming out here, put on a great show for the fans, put on a great show for the viewers out at home. Thank you to air&style for letting me be a part of this event. It was amazing. I couldn't be more stoked, and I look forward to come to many more.
That's right. Thank you to all our viewers and listeners out there who have joined us for the 2013 air&style Beijing here. It's been a wonderful time with you. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we have.
We'll be back in late 2014 for the next round. And air&style coming up, so we look forward to the next announcement, next promise we open up. But these guys put on a show, man. Top-notch snowboarding, top professionals. These guys travel, they work, they train hard. It's not the easiest job in the world. These guys look like they have a dream job, but they work really hard at it. So credit to all these guys, being such top professionals and making snowboarding what it is and keeping our sport alive. And so thank you. Thank you to our judges. You guys are world class. It's been an amazing night. Have a good evening, Europe. Have a good morning, USA. You know, I'm not a big say, I don't know what to say right now.
All our global viewers hope you enjoyed it. The air&style Beijing 2013 with the Bird's Nest Stadium. Part of the World Snowboard Tour. Big dog sponsor. Red Bull. Mini Coupe. Burton.
We also got the Marco Polo Parkside Hotel.
Parkside Hotel.
Amazing hotel. I recommend if you're in Beijing. And yeah, it's been a fun little start now.
Right.
We're gonna sign off here. And
can't wait to see you guys. Can't wait to see you guys at the next air&style.